Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to this class. I hope all of you are fine. Today in this class, we are going to learn the part 3 of fair play lesson. We have earlier learned the part 1 and part 2. So you might be waiting to listen to part 3 of this lesson, fair play. So let's get started without any further delay. In our previous video class, we have learned part 1 and 2 of this beautiful lesson, fair play. So before I start teaching you part 3, I would like to give you a recap of what had happened in part 1 and 2. Juman and Algu were the best of friends and they were greatly respected in their village. And Juman's aunt, who had become old, could not take care of herself and she had transferred all her property to Juman on the understanding that Juman would look after her for the rest of her life. But this arrangement went well only for 2 years. But after that, Juman and his wife got bored, got tired of this old lady, and they did not take proper care of this woman. So, fed up with their behavior, Aunt has decided to set up her own kitchen and she asked Juman to give her monthly allowance so that she can set up her own kitchen. But Juman did not agree for that. He was not ready to give any monthly allowance to his aunt. So, she has decided to take the case to Panchayat. So she has met a lot of people in the village seeking support from them. And she even met Algu Chaudhary, who was the best friend of Juman. And she requested Algu to be fair, even though Juman was his best friend. The day has come and in the Panchayat, the aunt has nominated Algu as the head punch who is going to give verdict. And Algu Chaudhary gave a verdict against Juman in favor of Juman's aunt, saying that Juman should pay his aunt a monthly allowance. So after this incident, they broke their friendship. The bond of beautiful friendship between these two friends had been broken, and in fact they had become enemies, and Algu was waiting for a chance to take revenge against Algu. So this is what had happened in the part 2, and now let's move on to part 3 of this fair play. Days passed and unfortunately Algu got into a problem. What is that? He had a pair of bullocks and one of his pair of bullocks had died. So, having to do nothing with only one bullock, he decided to sold that bullock to Samju Sahu, who is a cart driver of that village. Sahu agreed to pay the price of the bullock in a month. But unfortunately, before he had paid the money for the bullock had died. Within a month, it had died. After so many months, Algu reminded Sahu of the money that he had not paid to Algu Chaudhary for the bullock. Then Samju Sahu got very annoyed and he said, I can't pay you a penny for the wretched beast you sold me. He brought us nothing but ruin. I have a bullock. Use it for a month and then return it to me. No money for the dead bullock, he said angrily. Samju Sahu said that he is not going to pay for the dead beast, wretched beast that he had sold him. So he was not ready to pay any money for the bullock. He even said, I have a bullock and I will give that bullock to you and you use that bullock for a month and then you return to me and you don't have to pay me any money. That's what he said angrily when he was asked by Algu to pay the money. Then Algu has decided to take this case to the Panchayat. So Algu started meeting people seeking support in the Panchayat. And one fine day, the Panchayat was held under the old banyan tree. Algu stood up and he said, the voice of the punch is the voice of the God. Let Sahu nominate the head punch. I will abide by his decision. So Algu stood up and then he said like this, let Sahu nominate the head punch. I will abide by his decision. Whoever Sahu nominates has the head punch. Whoever that is, whatever the verdict that they give, I will abide by that. That's what he said. And then Sahu nominated, taking this opportunity, he nominated Juman as the head punch. Sahu nominated Juman as the head punch. The moment Juman became head punch, he realized his responsibility as a judge and the dignity of his office. So now he is in the high place. So he started to think, could he have his revenge now? He thought and thought. No, he must not. He must not allow his personal feelings to come while giving judgment. That's what he has decided. So, being in this high position, I should not allow my personal feelings to come in the way of speaking the truth and doing justice. That's what Juman has decided when he was nominated as the head punch. Then both Algu and Sahu started explaining their cases, and they were cross-examined. They were questioned by the members in the panchayat and also Juman. Everybody questioned them, and after considering the case deeply, then Juman stood up and he announced he is ready to give his verdict. Juman stood up and he announced, it is our opinion that Sahu should pay Algu the price of the bullock. When Sahu brought the bullock, it suffered from no disability or disease. The death of the bullock was unfortunate, but Algu can't be blamed for it. What did he say? His verdict was Sahu should pay Algu the price of the bullock. When Sahu bought the bullock, when it was sold to Sahu by Algu Chowdhury, the bullock is absolutely fine. It had no disease. It had no disability. He did not sell the wretched beast. The beast was absolutely fine when it was sold to Sahu. So, the death of the bullock was unfortunate. No one can do anything about that. So, it was an unfortunate incident. So, you cannot actually blame Algu for the death of the bullock, since the bullock died at your home. That's what he said. Then Algu could not control his feelings. He stood up and he said loudly over and over again, victory to the panchayat, this is justice. God lives in the voice of the punch. Victory to the panchayat, this is justice. God lives in the voice of the punch. He shouted with a lot of joy because Juman did not give verdict in favor of Samju Sahu just because Algu was his enemy now. That's why he was so happy, because Algu stood up for truth and justice. So that's what made Algu very happy. Then soon after, Juman came to Algu and embraced him and said, Juman came to Algu and he hugged him and said, since the last panchayat, I had become your enemy. Today, I realized what it meant to be a punch. A punch has no friend nor enemy. He knows only justice. Let no one deviate from the path of justice and truth for friendship or enmity. So, Juman said like this, since the last panchayat I had become your enemy, because Algu gave verdict in favor of Juman's aunt, not in favor of Juman. So, naturally, he had considered Algu as his enemy. But now he realized when he was made head punch today to give verdict, he realized the duty of the punch. He understood that a punch should have no friend, no enemy when he was delivering the verdict. He should only know the justice and he should only stand for truth and justice. So let no one deviate from the path of justice and truth, either for friendship or for enmity. So you should not let your personal feelings ruin or destroy your verdict. Algu embraced his friend. He hugged his friend and he started weeping. And his tears washed away all the dirt of misunderstanding between these two wonderful friends. So they have become friends again after all the dirt of misunderstanding has been cleared. That is the beautiful story that we have. Algu was fair in giving his justice, and Juman was fair in giving this justice. So it is fair to title this play Fair Play. I hope you do enjoy listening to this, leaving you with a beautiful quote. The roots of the friendship are stronger than the tree that grows out of it.